I finally did it. I watched Scary Movie 6. Or just Scary Movie, I don't know what they want to call it, but fuck them. I finally watched it, and me and my girlfriend actually watched it together. And as you can see at the moment, I'm not at home. I'm actually at my girlfriend's parents' house, and we are actually on a vacation. We're going to one of my girlfriend's cousins' weddings. So just hang on, editing will be done. I'll still try and make this video look good, but I finally watched Scary Movie. What a modern flop it was. Remember when Scary Movie 6 got announced and people were excited? I mean, I was excited. The Wayans brothers came back and they said finally they are making a Scary Movie again. The movie or the franchise that actually belonged to them for all those years. So if you don't know what happened with the Wayans brothers, because they didn't make Scary Movie 3, 4 and 5. If you don't know what happened, shit went down. Some other two assholes didn't want them there, so yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's all you need to know. It's really not that interesting actually. But ladies and gentlemen, take a seat, have a beer, and let me talk about Scary Movie 6. So the real core of this movie is Scary Movie 1. This is actually Scary Movie 1 just done over again. We have Ghostface who's back, and this time you actually start to realize that there's more than one killer. It's not Doofy from the first movie, but there's more than one. I showed to you early because you can see more than two killers. The boyfriend of Cindy's daughter, she now has a daughter by the way, he's obviously the killer. They give it away, which was really funny for me. I love when movies doesn't take themselves too seriously, like Scary Movie is famous for, and they actually tell you that the boyfriend is the killer, and then later on they mention that because he says he's the killer doesn't always mean he's the killer. You know, it just fucks with your head a little bit. That's what Scary Movie actually always done well for me. It's like a mystery movie. You are sitting there trying to find out in this comedy. You know you shouldn't take the movie seriously, but it was always interesting that you need to find out these aspects. Which is why the first one did so well. People watched it, they had a laugh, things weren't taken seriously. The first one is like the second best one for me. I'll make a video in the future if you guys want to where I can rank these movies. But the first one was done so well because you didn't really know who the killer was. Yes, Doofy was obviously some aspects were there, but you didn't expect this dumbass to make smart decisions. Scary Movie 6 is just the epitome of taking what was loved and just fucking flushing it down in the toilet. Doofy is back and he's a dumbass again, which doesn't make sense because in the first one it ended where he was the killer, but he was this super hot, cool guy, which is something my girlfriend just couldn't stop talking about. Yes, I know it's a Scary Movie, don't take it too seriously, but still, they are making this movie. The entire movie is set around of the OGs and bringing memories back, but they don't follow up to those memories. Sure, the reporter lady mentioned stuff to Doofy and shit like that. They mentioned that Doofy was the killer in the first one, but why is he Doofy again? The comedy of this movie is really a 3-year-old comedy. You can tell it to a baby, and I don't even think the baby would laugh. Sure, some parts of the movie I was maybe giggling, maybe just smiling, you know. I wasn't really laying down and laughing my ass off like I would laugh at Scary Movie 2. And this is a complaint that I actually saw by a lot of people, that the comedy in this movie didn't really hit like it was supposed to hit. Like, the build up to this movie was so big that I feel they just couldn't deliver. You get some few comedies about how life is today. People, boys turning into girls, girls turning into boys, people being she, them, they, them, and stuff like that, which is really funny. I liked that comedy. I feel they weren't scared to make fun of anybody. Making fun of Sinners, the most overrated movie in this world at the moment, but I loved some of the aspects there. The problem is, it's like they were building up to some funny stuff. Some stuff in the movie happens that is funny, like when Shorty, one of the characters in the movie played by one of the Wayne brothers, he gets sunk into the chair. Like that other movie of that black guy that is killed by white cold people. I never watched that movie, you can call me racist, I don't care. It feels like they were going into the right step for that joke to land, and all of a sudden it turns into a K-pop demon hunter theme where the guy's just fucking demon girls. So yeah, the comedy was really bad in this movie, and I don't know how, like, I thought the Wayne brothers were supposed to be this elite brother group and the funniest guys on earth. I mean, the hype was so fucking over for this movie, and I think that's what ruined it. But like I said, the movie is basically about Ghostface coming back and he's killing these people, and at the end of the day, some of the OGs, Ray and Shorty, were actually the Ghostfaces, and the one guy that was in Scary Movie 3 that reloaded his shovel, which was really fucking funny. It's just out of nowhere, but yeah, I love that moment. And he's there too, and they make some remarks on why did Cindy go film Scary Movie 3 and 4, and that was a part where I actually really enjoyed it. I feel like they were taking the real life aspects and just putting it into a movie, but they were doing it too much. Don't do it too much, please. And at the end of the day, they just decide, you know what, fuck these kids. Like, Cindy literally leaves her own kids in the room. Nobody cares that their kids are dead because they want to stay the OGs. They want to be the OGs forever. And at the end, they walk away from the burning house, leaving all the kids inside. Good ending. I mean, I didn't mind. It was really a joke. Really, you didn't think that would happen, but it happened, and I didn't care for it. Oh, and Shaquille O'Neal makes a cameo in the movie for some fucking reason. That's literally the movie. You can't explain this movie, take a deep dive really. You can't focus on key moments because it's a scary movie. You aren't supposed to take it so seriously, but you are supposed to sit there and laugh your ass off. That's what made the franchise. But this movie didn't deliver. There were no fucking good jokes in the movie. I also feel they took the wrong movies and tried to make it funny. Like, they took a bunch of horror movies that happened in this year or the last 3 years, which is understandable, but if you really want a fan base to come back and watch, a lot of scary movie fans are the older generations from what I know. Because me as a 22-year-old, I know my mother sat and watched that shit and made me watch it with her because she knew it wasn't that serious to be. It's not like a scary movie. But there was always like a story to these movies. Like the first one, even though it's just a killer going after Sydney, you really wanted to find out why is it going after her and why is it her boyfriend at the end, and then all of a sudden it's Doofy, and you really wanted to feel why is all of this stuff going on. Now, a lot of you might not feel the same way as I do, and that's totally fine. I mean, you can leave it in the comments down below. Maybe I should take another watch of the movie, just watch the movie again and just try and understand it a bit more, but I really feel there's nothing interesting or anything to understand in the movie in order to come back to you guys and just make another video. I really feel if they maybe took a little more time, didn't overhype the movie, maybe just added some things, just fucking focus on making this comedy work, I think the movie could have been okay. But where I stand, this may be the worst scary movie. I mean, this is the worst scary movie ever made. The worst. And I think they should just drop it because a lot of fans love the Wayne brothers. I think they're overrated as fuck. White Chicks was good. Maybe those two guys just dress up as White Chicks again and make a successful movie elsewhere. But they are overrated as fuck, man. I don't know what all the hype ever was about. I was never interested in them coming back to Scary Movie. Sure, I was excited because they made the first and second one, but I don't know, they're overrated. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you feel the same way, leave down in the comments below. Maybe leave a like to the video, maybe subscribe to the channel. I've only been making shorts nowadays because, like I said, I don't have my gear here at the moment and I can't really put a green screen behind me and all of that stuff, so sorry for the bad editing or just you having to stare at this room, but I'm trying my best here. I felt like I needed to make this video. I haven't made a long video in a while. My next video is going to be a deep dive about a gaming video coming in a few weeks, hopefully. I made a poll in the community. Nobody's answering. I think one guy voted, and it's between which game should I take a deep dive in, Saints Row 2 or Saints Row Get Out of Hell. So let me know there, please let me know. But like I said, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, go watch some of my shorts which really aren't that funny. At least it's funnier than Scary Movie 6, so yeah, thank you for watching. It's really been a joy making these videos, and yeah, stay humble out there.
Just stop.